prisoners, it's time for your daily crimes.
In prison society, you have to commit a crime every day. Otherwise, your life is over.
Man, I'm too tired for this. Never mind, bro.
Every day, each prisoner is given a random crime to commit. Bank robbery? There's no way I'm surviving that. Every prisoner here has the same goal. Go beyond the red door. Beyond the red door is rumored to be a place where life is basically paradise. But the only way to get there is to commit 3 crimes. Let's hope I survive this first one. Alright, time to do my daily crime. I have 10 minutes to do this bank robbery guarded by 20 police officers that could kill me. There's so much security, this is literally impossible. I entered the bank trying my best not to look suspicious. If there's one thing I hate, it's committing crimes. But unfortunately, that's the only way to survive here in prison civilization. I'm sorry I have to do this, but give me your money right now.
Drop your weapons.
In case you were wondering, this isn't an actual bank. Every crime we commit here is done in a simulated environment. Kinda like a movie set. If I survive this robbery, I'll be one step closer to going beyond the red door. Apparently, people who live beyond the red door don't even have to live in cages. I can't even begin to imagine how great life is out there.
Wow, I can't believe you survived that.
Thank you, sir. It was hard. But now, I only need to commit 2 more crimes in order to reach the red door.
Not so fast, buddy. You've been selected for prison. Fight tomorrow.
What? Oh, no. I've literally never fought anyone.
Well, honestly, that's why we chose you. But anyways, bro, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh god. It looks like today's gonna be my last day in prison civilization. Prison fights usually take months of training. It's impossible for me to survive a prison fight. I thought I finally had a chance to rank up, but now my only option is to make sure I enjoy my last day on this world. My entire life living in prison society was all for nothing. Being invited to a prison fight is like being sentenced to death. If I die tomorrow, I'll never get to see what life is like beyond the red door. The next day, I felt defeated. A guard came to my cell to escort me to the prison fight. I took a last look at the red door, knowing I'll never be able to know what's behind it. We slowly arrived at the place everyone tries to avoid in prison civilization, the prison arena. I woke up and the rules were explained.
3 prisoners have to fight each other to the death. The walls slowly close in. Last prisoner surviving wins the fight.
I expected the 2 other prisoners to start attacking me, but just like me, they looked terrified. Guys, we don't have to fight. Maybe if we work together, we can all get out of here alive.
Could somebody explain what's happening? I've only been here for a day and I don't even remember anything. I don't know my name. I don't even know how I got here.
Poor guy. He must be new here. See, when people enter prison civilization, their memories are wiped, which means nobody even knows what crime they've committed before they got here. I don't even remember what my life was like outside the prison. Oh no, the walls are slowly closing in. Old man, what should we do?
There's no reason to fight. We're never escaping this place anyways.
No, please don't give up. We need to survive this. Let's all try and climb the wall. Maybe we can reach the top. Grab my hand.
Kid, listen to me. There's an escape hidden in...
These poor prisoners. I didn't have time to save them. They died just so I could win the prison fight, bringing me one step closer to ranking up and going beyond the red door.
The new guy lost? God damn it, I bet money on him.
My entire life, I had lived in this place thinking there was no escape. But what the old man said stuck with me. If there really was an escape, I think it's obvious to say it's hidden beyond that red door. That's it. Tomorrow, I'll do the 3rd and final crime I need to go through the red door. But for now, I need to go eat at the prison cafeteria because I've literally been starving for days. Can I get a piece of bread, please?
Sure thing. What crime have you committed today?
I actually won a prison fight.
Whoa, you survived the prison fight?
Bro, I'll give you extra for that one. Thanks. In prison civilization, anything you could ever want can be bought with crime. Want a bigger cell? That costs 2 crimes. Want to go for a walk? That costs half a crime. Even food has to be paid with crimes. Bruh, this bread isn't even good and 2 people died so I could eat it. I hope the world beyond the red door isn't as cruel. You probably noticed I'm not really great at committing crimes. Well, that's actually the case for most people here. That's because the people on level 1 of prison civilization are the least dangerous. We are the ones that don't want to commit crimes, which is why people almost never go through the red door. The next day, I was prepared to do my last crime. Alright, let's hope I get something easy. I looked at the screen and it said my daily crime was stealing candy. Oh, thank God. Finally something easy. Hey bro, give me your candy right now. What? Now. Thanks. Sorry about this, by the way. Alright, I've officially done 3 crimes, which means I should finally be able to go through the red... Wait, what? Why am I only on 2.5 crimes?
Oh yeah, easy crimes count as half.
Seriously? I guess I'll have to do 1 more crime to go through the red door. To try and make myself feel better, I went to the cafeteria again. But little did I know, something horrible was about to happen. As I entered, I noticed that 2 prisoners were having an argument.
Hey bro, you stole my bread. I saw you.
Nah, bro, it was him.
Did you take my bread, bro?
Just kidding. It was me all along.
Guys, stop! Oh no, the fight started a riot. Riots are the most dangerous thing in prison civilization. When the bell starts ringing, everyone is allowed to fight each other for 5 minutes. And the amount of people you kill during that time directly gets added to your crime count. I can't die now. I'm literally 1 crime away from finally escaping this place. Nobody approach me. I'll fight anyone, okay?
Alright, let's go then.
What?
Let's fight.
Oh, well, in fact...
Hey bro, you left the door open.
I have to escape the cafeteria. Thankfully, I managed to sneak to the top of the cafeteria. Hopefully nobody gets me here.
You good little bro? Bruh.
Man, please don't do this. You know we're both trapped in this place, right?
Yeah, well, I need 1 more crime to go through the red door. Looks like you're giving me an easy way out, buddy.
No, please. This was the end. I had no options left. My foot was inches away from falling off this roof. The only thing I had was a sack of candy I stole earlier. This is never gonna work. Take this.
Bro, did you seriously thought throwing candy at me would save you? Wait, I just remember I'm allergic to candy.
By sheer luck, I managed to push him off the edge, which gave me the third crime I needed to finally go through the red door. I've spent 12 years surviving in prison civilization, and now, for the first time, I had the opportunity to get out of here alive. I wasn't gonna fear for my life anymore. I would finally see what's hiding beyond the red door. The giant door opened. As I entered, I was met with a hallway. A camera appeared from the ceiling and snapped a picture of me. The picture instantly appeared on the wall, next to pictures of every other prisoner who had managed to take the red door. I was then given a badge that signified I was a level 2 prisoner. A camera scanned it, and the gate to the next stage of prison civilization opened. What on earth is this place?
Oh hey, welcome to Prison City, the second stage of prison civilization. Wait, how on earth did you manage to come here? I thought we made it impossible to rank up.
What?
Never mind. You must be excited to see your new home. Let me show you around. These are the prison towers. You'll be living in one of these from now on.
Oh, that's great. I'll finally get a bigger cell. Oh, by the way, what's this giant yellow door over there?
Oh, that's the gate that leads to level 3 of the civilization.
What? There's a third level? What can I do to get there?
Well, here things are a bit different. Instead of having a number of crimes to commit, you have to move on with your entire team.
My team?
Well, each tower in Prison City is home to a different team. You'll be part of the yellow team. Every day, each prisoner of each team is given a task to fulfill. And every tower is ranked on how many people did their task. And by the end of the week, the team with the most amount of points will be allowed to go through the yellow door.
And what happens if you don't move on?
Well, you go back to level 1.
What? So every team that does not get the highest point gets ranked down?
Pretty much. Also, if you lose, you'll never be able to go back to level 2 ever again. Anyways, I'll leave you to it.
My life was a lie. I thought that by ranking up to level 2 of Prison Civilization, I would finally be free and not have to worry about anything. But it looks like that won't be the case unless I rank up to level 3. Well, at least I got a bigger cell now. And it looks like I'm almost at the highest point of the tower. Oh, sounds like it's time to eat. I'm actually pretty hungry.
Since we got a new prisoner in this tower, we will re-explain how the food system works. Every day, food is lowered onto a platform through the hole, and you have 2 minutes to eat as much as possible before it leaves to a lower floor. The lower you are, the fewer chances you have of eating anything.
Oh, thank God. Since I'm near the top of the tower, it'll be way easier for me to get food. I do feel bad for the people at the bottom though.
Hey.
Ah, bro, you scared me.
Sorry, I like doing that. I'm Jin.
I'm Torec.
That's a dumb name. Just kidding, bro.
Do you have any strategies on how we can move on to level 3?
Oh well, step 1 is avoiding the weirdos. There's like a lot of them here. Our jail sentence is life, so you can imagine the type of stuff that people did to get here.
Yeah, I wonder what crime I did to get here.
Oh, food is arriving. Oh, there's still a lot.
Wait, don't eat all of it. Keep some for the lower levels.
Nah, me and the other prisoners always make sure there's nothing left for the people at the bottom. It makes it so much funnier.
What? That's so evil. Anyways, I should probably eat before the time runs out. Hey, nobody left some for me. The next day, it was time to do our task. Each prisoner gets a random task assigned to them, and if they do it, the tower gets 1 point. And whichever tower has the most amount of points by the end of the week gets to move on to level 3. All the other towers are ranked down to level 1 and can never come back. Okay, and my task is to guard prisoners on level 1? Wait, does that mean what I think it means? This entire time, the guards on level 1 were simply prisoners from level 2 doing their tasks. That does explain their attitude, but that leaves one major question. If the guards themselves are prisoners, who runs this prison? I guess that's one more question I have when I take that yellow door. Alright prisoners, time to do your daily crimes. Damn, I'm glad I'm not on level 1 anymore. Life was so much more difficult there. Alright, job well done. Now, let's see how many people did their tasks in my tower. What? 1 out of 100? I'm the only person that did their task today? And it looks like the other towers got higher results. Jim, why did you not do your task?
I don't know, I was kinda tired.
Bro, don't you realize that we get downgraded to level 1 if we lose this?
So, what's the problem? I heard on level 1 they let you do crimes all day. That sounds so fun.
And that's the main issue here in level 2 of Prison Civilization. People here don't care about ranking up. I have 6 days left to convince my entire row to do their tasks. This is gonna be a nightmare. I should probably try and find the other prisoners who actually did their tasks. Maybe we could get along and figure out a way to rank up together. Hey, I heard you did your task. What made you do it? Okay, I'll just ask someone else. Hey, I saw you did your task. What made you do it?
Oh, I just like controlling the peasants from level 1. I find endless satisfaction from bullying them all day.
Although that was a straight up evil thing to do, that kind of made me think, if everyone loves hurting people here, maybe I could convince my entire team that it's actually fun to do their tasks because they get to troll the inmates and have power over them. I can't believe I'm forced to put the people on level 1 in danger just for my benefit. But unfortunately, that's the only way to survive here in Prison Civilization. Ranking up requires sacrifice, and if I don't make them, I'll end up becoming the sacrifice myself. Day 2. I have 5 days left to convince my entire team to do their task. Hey Jim, you know I did my task yesterday, and at some point I like punched an inmate. It was so funny.
Wait, you're allowed to do that?
Yeah, you should try.
Okay, I'll try it.
During the next task, Jim started abusing of his power by making the prisoners' lives miserable. This was my fault. But if I wanted to rank up to level 3, I had to convince more people in my tower to do the same.
Hey everyone! Bro, Doing their task is so funny. You literally get to bully the stupid prisoners all day.
Well, it looks like Jim told everyone before me, except instead of telling our team, now every team knows about this.
We should all go tomorrow.
Today was gonna be rough. As soon as people woke up, they all rushed to do their task. But they also used that opportunity to bully the prisoners on level 1. This was all my fault. By trying to convince the people on my team to do their task, I had started a civil war. The pranks continued for the next 2 days. And on day 5, it was a point of no return. Because of me, level 1 had become a war zone. Nobody did their jobs anymore, and people lived in constant fear. But that's when a person stepped in.
Everyone, stop what you're doing.
Oh my god, it's a level 3 guard.
Everybody shut up. What on earth is happening here? Who started this?
It was Jim.
What? No, it wasn't.
Okay, there's a very easy solution to this. Why don't we change up the rules a bit? From now on, everyone that hurts a level 1 prisoner during the task will be executed. And if your tower is not the winning team, you'll get executed. So now, you should now all do your tasks. Because if you don't do it, it's over for all of you.
Oh god, this was both good and bad news. These new rules do mean that people in my row will do their tasks, but it also means that I now only have a 1 in 4 chance of surviving this, since only one of the 4 towers will be moving on to level 3. Team, let's all do our task tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, man, we don't want to die.
Good.
No, I won't do my task. I haven't ate in 12 days. I won't do my task unless somebody gives me food.
Okay, we'll try and leave you some. I'll try and leave you some. If I wanted to survive this, I would have to feed the people at the bottom of the tower. But being at the top means I have no control over how much they get. Alright, I guess I'll just have to take a bit more than usual then.
Hey man, I didn't get my food again. That's it, I'm not doing my task.
Don't worry, bro. I kept some for you. Try and catch, okay? Here.
Alright, I got it.
Yeah! When I first arrived to level 2 of Prison Civilization, I was the only person in my tower who did their tasks. But now, I had managed to convince almost 90 people in my tower to do their tasks. Hopefully this plan works, because tomorrow is the last day, day 7.
Whichever tower does the most tasks today will move on to level 3 of Prison Civilization.
This is life or death. If everyone does their task today, we will all move on. Otherwise, it's over for us. Jim, if you do your task, I'll be forever grateful.
Oh, now I kinda wanna not do it just to prank you.
No, please do it.
I'm kidding, I'll do it. Maybe.
No, bro, come on, it's not funny.
Alright, I'll do it. Might do it.
Bro, I spent the entire day anxious, hoping this plan was going to work. Alright, let's see the results.
Which tower will move on to the yellow door? Blue team, 67 people do their task. Red team had 80 people do their task.
80 people? There's no way our team did more than that. I need yellow team to win.
Green team had 95 people do their task.
95? Oh no, we're literally dead.
And finally, yellow team had 99 people do their task.
Yo! Oh my god, we did it! Wait, who's the one person who didn't do their task?
Sorry.
Bro, you suck. I literally hope I never see you again after this. Our tower won, which means I'm now able to take the door that leads to level 3 of Prison Civilization. And unfortunately, 300 people won't get that chance. I really hope this is the exit. I've done so much work in order to escape this prison. I went inside, and once again, I was in a hallway. But this time, it was different. Before I could take the gate that led to the next stage of Prison Civilization, a guard spoke to me.
Before you enter, you gotta press one of these buttons. You gotta choose between a siren, a pickaxe, or a crown. Be careful, because your choice will determine your entire life once you take that door.
I'll take the pickaxe. It looks kinda cool.
Wow, that's actually the worst choice you could have gotten with.
Oh.
Let me introduce you to level 3 of Prison Civilization, also called the Prison Kingdom.
This place is insane. Wait, please tell me, there isn't any risk of death here, right?
Ah, don't worry, this place is safe. Let's give you a tour, shall we? Here, every prisoner has a house. No more cages this time. Everyone has a different role within the kingdom. There's the royalty, the guards, and the workers. You chose the pickaxe, which means you're a worker.
Oh, god damn it.
But before you go to work, let me introduce to you the 3 main parts of Prison Kingdom. These are the sleeping pods. In exchange of the work you do, you can spend your credits here and freeze yourself for years in order to end your sentence quicker. Oh look, a prisoner just woke up. He's been resting in this pod for 50 years.
Whoa, I'm old now.
He's been resting for the last 50 years, but for him, it feels like it's been 10 seconds.
Wait, this place isn't what it used to be? Why is this a jail? I could have sworn it was a—
Okay, no need to hear that conspiracy theory. Next up, we got the hole. This is where you'll be harvesting shiny stones every day. The more you collect, the more you can eat and afford happy tickets.
A happy ticket?
Yes, happy tickets allow you to go to the happy place.
What's inside the happy place?
Why don't you buy a ticket and find out? Trust me, you'll love it there. Oh, it's time to go to work. Today you're gonna collect 100 stones. That'll be enough for you to afford eating and a ticket to the happy place.
Wait, there's another door? What does this door lead to?
Oh yeah, this door leads to the exit of Prison Civilization. Once you take that door, you're allowed to go back to regular civilization.
How do I take it?
Oh, calm down. If you want to take that door, you're gonna have to collect 1,000 stones.
What? That's it? That's so easy.
Maybe. I don't know. No one has ever escaped this place.
Well, I'll be the first one to do that. Alright, all I need is to collect 1,000 stones and I'm escaping this place.
Hey, what's your name?
Torec.
I'm Drake. Nice to meet you. I've never seen you around here.
Yeah, I actually come from level 1.
What? I've never seen anyone from level 1. How did you manage to rank up?
Well, it was pretty tough. I can't wait to get out of here.
Get out? Why would you want to get out?
What do you mean? Don't you want to escape this place and see what's behind the blue door?
No, if I get out, I won't be able to go to the happy place anymore.
What? What's up with this happy place?
Oh, it's amazing. You should try it.
Okay, maybe I'll check it out before I escape this place. And so I dug. And dug for the entire day. I was starting to get a feeling that this place wasn't exactly what it seemed. I'm still in a prison after all, I need to remember that. But that doesn't change my mind. My main mission is escaping this place. Alright, job well done. 130 stones. Let's head to the marketplace and see what I can buy. In this place, you can buy anything you could ever want. Cars, games, or more importantly, tickets to the happy place. Greg, you really think I should try the happy place?
Hey, you know what? Since you're new here, I'll give you a ticket for free. That way you can try it out and see for yourself.
Okay, I'll check it out just out of curiosity. The happy place shouldn't be that bad.
Mom?
Sweetie, what happened?
I had a bad dream about being in prison.
It's okay. Go back to sleep. Are you not stressed for the launch in a couple of days?
No, it should be fine. We spent our entire life on this rocket. It has to work. Wait, what's wrong with this lamp?
What do you mean?
This lamp is like glitching.
I can't see it.
What is this? Where am I? I'm Torec, and I'm a prisoner? Oh my god, I need to go back in the simulation and save my wife!
You need to purchase another
I
ticket.
need to go back and save my wife! Put me back in the
You
simulation!
need to purchase another ticket.
God damn it! I need to mine more emeralds and buy more tickets. Come on, come on! From this point forward, I had completely forgotten about the blue door. All I cared about was saving my family in the simulation. I had a chance to rank up, but now I'm officially corrupted like everyone else. For months, I kept digging, going in and out of the simulation. Every time I would go in, I would forget I ever was a prisoner. But each time the simulation stopped, it would feel more and more painful. I had fought so hard to try and escape, but now it seemed like all hope was lost. I was addicted. But one day, something pretty weird happened.
Warning, simulation error. Warning,
What?
simulation
No,
error.
I need to go back in. Wait, this had never happened. A glitch in the simulation? I must have turned it off by accident. But that's when I noticed a door that said Memory Center. What was this place? In the room were hundreds of thousands of cabinets, all named after each prisoner. What could be in those cabinets? The files showed pictures, addresses. These were the records of the prisoners' lives before they got here. I had to find mine. I looked for hours,
Days trying to find the right cabinets.
I needed to know what my life was like before I got here. And that's when I found it.
Holy, that's my face.
And what the? These are pictures of my family from the simulation. Does that mean that my family in the simulation is actually a recreation of my real family outside of the prison? Did everything I experienced in the simulation actually happen? Oh my god, this was all a trick to keep us locked down here. That's why the family felt so familiar to me. That means they must be out there somewhere. Somewhere outside of the blue door. I need to find them. I can't stay trapped down here anymore. And just like that, I was back to my main mission. This showed me that my family really was out there. And although I didn't fully remember everything about my former life, I already had a glimpse of what was out there. The real world had no cages, no walls, only freedom.
Everyone, may I have your attention? The guards have been informed that one of the prisoners has broken into a forbidden room in the happy place. Whoever it is, we will find you. Tomorrow we will scan all of your memories to see who's responsible for this.
Oh no, they were after me. If they scan my memory, they'll know it's me. If they realize I was the one who went into the memories room, they would wipe my memory and make me forget what I saw. If I forget I have a family, I'll never escape this place. I know what I have to do. There's one place where they can't get me. If I hid in a time pod, they wouldn't be able to scan my memory. This was the only option. I had to spend all my remaining credits on this time pod. But then I realized the lowest amount of years you're able to skip was 10 years. Oh no. In an instant, I was going to skip 10 years of my life. But this was the only option. Well, here goes nothing. That was fast. Everything looks different. What on earth happened to prison civilization while I was gone? Where did all the people go? Hello? They were all addicted to the simulation. All of them stopped doing anything else. Even the guards. Does that mean I can just go through the blue door? That won't work. It looks like I still need to collect 1,000 stones. I kept digging, every day, slowly but surely getting the credits I needed. But I had to be careful. The brainwashed prisoners had turned into zombies. If you turned off a screen they were looking at, they would charge you and try and kill you, unless you turned it back on. I learned that the hard way. One day, I found a remote, and when I pressed it, a horde of prisoners turned around and charged at me. I had to hide on top of a house while they were climbing, screaming. Thankfully, I turned the TV back on, and they all rushed back to it. Surviving this place was dangerous, but once I go through that blue door, I'll finally get out of this, and hopefully find a way to save the people trapped inside. I kept digging and surviving until I finally had those 1,000 stones. Now, I need to take that blue door. As I was walking to the exit, I saw what looked like a person in the distance. Oh my god, there's a normal person left? I approached the shadowy figure, but it vanished out of thin air. And then, I saw it reappear in front of the blue door, going straight through it. I must have been dreaming. This place was making me go insane, but not for long, because now it's time to go through that blue door. This door took me 31 years to finally reach. This was the hardest I would ever work for anything in my entire life. Let's hope I find an exit behind it. I opened the gate, and this time,
I was in a weird hallway. I took a door that said end, and then
I was in a giant room. No doors, no windows. It felt empty. I was in some kind of mental asylum. At the end of it was an exit door. I walked towards it, and suddenly a voice started speaking.
Welcome to the asylum. In this level, you'll get a chance to take the exit door. You can even take it right now. But all you've got to do is state the crime that you've committed that made you enter the prison.
But that's impossible. My memory was wiped. I'll never be able to remember what crime I did.
That is correct, which is why we will give you these memory pills. They should make you remember what happened. If you don't remember the crime you've committed within 1 hour, your life will be instantly terminated, as that means you'll forever be a bad member of society.
So this was it. The exit was right in front of me. And if I could somehow remember the crime I committed that led to me being in prison civilization, I would be free. It looks like I only have 3 guesses. So my first step is taking a memory pill.
We're just getting started.
Okay, I went in the car. I must have stolen the car. That's my first guess.
Denied.
Oh no, I only have 2 more guesses until it's over. To not rush it, I spent a long time going through my memory, trying to remember a glimpse as to what I possibly could have done. And that's when I noticed the figure standing at the end of the room. Was it a prisoner? I approached it. Hello? There were lots of them. They must be the wandering souls of the prisoners who never made it out.
You must remember.
Did any of you manage to remember?
There's nothing to remember.
What does that mean? That's it. Time's running out. I need to take another pill.
I had a bad dream about being in prison.
Okay, I went in a store. There were screams. Maybe I did a robbery? That's my second guess. A robbery.
Denied.
What the hell? I only have 1 more guess. I can't possibly lose this. I need to get back to my family, please.
There's nothing to remember.
Shut up. That's it. I'm taking all the pills. Finally, my work is over. Why is there a car here? Hey, let me go! I got kidnapped and was brought to this place. You guys brought me here and I didn't do any crime.
What crime have you committed?
There's nothing to remember.
What crime have you committed? What crime have you committed?
Remember.
Wait, I haven't done any crime. I'm innocent.
Correct. Good job on escaping the prison. You can now climb up the stairs and go into the real world.
What happened here?
Oh hey, if you're hearing this pre-recorded message, that means you escaped the prison. Which means you probably have a big question. How are you in the prison if you're actually innocent? Well, everyone in the prison has always been innocent.
What? That's not true. I've met some truly bad people. They were clearly not innocent.
Now you might say, well, I've met some criminals. They must be in here for a reason, right? Well, no. The entire prison was a giant social experiment to see if people would act like criminals just because you told them they were. Everyone who enters the prison has their memories wiped, but the only thing that they know about themselves is that they're a criminal. They act like criminals just because we told them they were.
Why? Why does this social experiment exist?
Why does it exist? I could give you the answer, but it's better if I show you. The answer to your question lies in the building in front of you, and there you'll get all your answers.
Go watch watch episode 2, my bro. Also, I really want to reach 100,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. I want it, bro.